What is happening, y'all, and welcome to yet another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, motherfuckers. Ocarina of Time. Now then, this episode we're going to be starting up with the Spirit Temple here. This is going to be the Adult Link part of the Spirit Temple. Obviously, last episode we went through the Young Link sections, and now we're going to be going through the parts that Adult Link has to go through all by himself because he's a big grown-up boy now. And yeah. Let's go ahead and here's hoping that this voiceover don't take too long. But yeah, this is a voiceover. Again, let me know, do you guys prefer the PS5 microphone or my phone microphone for the audio? And yeah, that's it, I guess. But I'd say I'm fairly close to the end of this game. On the guide I've been using, I have about an hour left. And this is I don't beat the boss in this episode, but I do get the boss key, and then I end it right where I get the boss key. That's where I'm going to be ending this one off, is right where I get the boss key. Just because getting to the boss door is a whole load of fucking BS. So, again, just enjoy, I guess. Enjoy as best as you can. But, yeah, this is essentially going to be a more traditional dungeon experience, whereas playing through with Young Link felt kind of like it was just some bullshit shenanigans going on for them to sneak in a little bit of extra playtime in there. But yeah. I have started playing through the original Legend of Zelda. I've been playing it on my school Chromebook, and damn, it's pretty hard, I won't lie. I won't lie, the OG Legend of Zelda, not necessarily my cup of tea. I don't like the kind of play style. I prefer the more linear puzzle based gameplay of the later games in the series that started with A Link to the Past. I don't know. I feel like it could just be that it's outdated, because I know what I have played of Breath of the Wild I liked, and that's not necessarily as linear as some of the other Zelda games. That's kind of taking it back to the roots of OG Zelda, and giving you no sense of direction, giving you barely any hints, and your mentality is just bomb every bush, bomb every wall, burn every bush, do whatever you gotta fucking do. That's your mentality while playing the open world games. That goes for Zelda 2 as well. But yeah, obviously, the franchise didn't really get to what it is nowadays until Link to the Past, and I feel like that's kind of why people consider Link to the Past to be one of the better ones. Damn, I can't talk today. But yeah, that's why Link to the Past is really considered one of the better ones, is just because it kind of established the rest of the franchise. I mean, Ocarina of Time, let's be honest, would not be what it is without A Link to the Past. It would be a shitty attempt at an open world game. But yeah. Oh my fucking god, bro. Again, I cannot fucking talk today. I had heard that Spirit Temple is one of the harder ones in the game. In fact, I had heard that the Spirit Temple is one of the hardest dungeons in all of the fucking franchise. Playing through it, I can confidently say, not really. Not really. I had to use one or two save states throughout, I won't lie. But But yeah, I didn't find it to be all too hard. In all honesty, it was not that hard. Like honestly, I know I keep on saying this, but I think I'm pretty good at this damn game. Like if y'all gave me an actual like if y'all gave me an actual console to play on, or better yet, like a PC to play on and emulate that shit, I could get into speedrunning shit with this cuz I'm just that good, honestly. Like I consider myself to be pretty average at this shit. Not gonna lie. And again, like y'all gotta keep in mind, motherfuckers, I'm playing this on a damn cellular device. I'm as good as a man can be on his cellular device with a fucking with a fucking emulator and bad Wi-Fi, whatever. I'm pretty good at this damn game, y'all. That shit y'all cannot lie about. Hey, damn, we got one of them. We got one of them. We got one of them, boys. I think that was all of them right there. I think that was all of them motherfuckers right there. What I did not know at first while playing this was that you can use the Eye of Truth to see those damn things. But then I'd kind of remembered back to the Shadow Temple. And I had remembered using the Eye of Truth to see those damn things. But yeah, these things, damn, these like mirror things are kind of annoying, I won't lie. Not kind of, they are fucking annoying. These mirror things are fucking annoying. These, because there is an item in this dungeon called the Mirror Shield, and that's what kind of, that's the little gimmick of this. That's how you access the boss door. That gimmick is why I'm still accessing the boss door and not done with this fucking dungeon yet. Yet, during this point in time, during this voiceover, I'm still not done with this dungeon. And oh my gosh, bro. This section right here took me fucking forever. This section right here, I had to keep on like looking back at my guide and shit. It's not hard. It was just I was so fucking confused as to what to do first, and then like where to go after that and shit. Cause if you fell off of that damn thing, I didn't know how to get the fuck back on it. But yeah, it's basically what you want to do is just get a fucking small key. And to do that, you want to jump onto this fucking hand. Play your damn ocarina. The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, is the best game of all time. Down, 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 down. Yeah, I genuinely believe that Ocarina of Time might be the best game of all time. It's not my fucking favorite, I won't lie. I probably, even just like, probably not even my favorite Zelda game. I probably still prefer Skyward Sword if I'm being honest. But it's definitely the best out of the fucking 3 that I've played. It's better than Minish Cap for sure. Probably even for me, just like in terms of the better one for me. I feel like I liked Ocarina of Time a little bit more than Minish Cap. So right now, my ranking is sitting at number 1, Skyward Sword, number 2, Ocarina of Time, and number 3, the Minish Cap. I guess I am like 5 into the original Zelda as well. So if you want me to include that, I'm gonna say that's last place. That's dead fucking last. I doubt it's gonna move from last place. Yeah, this fucking surprised me whenever I was playing here, because like I just got a random fucking speed boost or something. I think it was because like my Wi-Fi just got better for fucking 10 seconds or so. And it started running at 60 FPS instead of the usual 30 I get from this emulator. Because this emulator, the whole gimmick with it is that it's like an all-in-one emulator. It runs at 60 FPS, but it's not that great. It's just one of the easier ones to set up on iPhone, because anybody that emulates on iPhone, you know the damn struggle. It's hard to find good fucking emulators other than like Eclipse. And this is probably one of the better ones out there. It's all in one. You can, I think it has Nintendo DS. However, the touchscreen is a little bit fucking fucked up. Has GBA, GBC, Game Boy, NES, SNES, Genesis, N64, and then it has all the little Game & Watch games included. You don't even need to download ROMs. You can just open up the fucking emulator and just start playing your Game & Watch games, motherfucker. That's another thing that I guess a lot of people didn't know, is that there was a Zelda NES or Game & Watch game. And I had no idea about that until I learned about like the BS Zelda games with like the radio and whatnot. I forget what BS stands for. Not bullshit, not that one. But yeah. They had like those radio exclusive Zelda games that you could play. There is no official way to play them anymore. The only way you can play them is through emulation. I do plan to do a Let's Play on those. Actually, no, I take that back. I plan to do a Let's Play on one of those, because the other one of the two is simply a Legend of Zelda remake, which it is cool that a original Legend of Zelda remake exists, but still doesn't make me like the game anymore. Yeah, again, I'm not the biggest OG Legend of Zelda fan. Not the biggest OG Legend of Zelda fan, y'all. And this room right here, this room took me fucking forever, too. This room was a whole load of bullshit. But, once you get out of this, it's pretty linear and simple from there on out. Not anything that's too hard to figure out, I guess. And then again, on the same side, or on the other side of things, not anything that's too easy to get through. Like it's more combat based after this, and I feel like the combat in this dungeon is why you'll hear people saying this is the hardest Zelda dungeon. Because it's mostly because of the difficulty rather than like the puzzles and shit. Because you have two sides of the spectrum. You have the people who think the Water Temple is harder than Spirit Temple. Then you got the people who think the Spirit Temple is harder than the Water. You know, personally, I think this one probably does take the cake. But I don't necessarily think it's hard. You know, if this is going to be one of the harder ones, I think I can beat the rest of the fucking series easy. Easy peasy, y'all. And apparently, like, one of the Minish Cap dungeons is number 2 on the list. And I played Minish Cap without fucking save states at all. I did not use save states at all to beat Minish Cap. Not a single save state the whole game. Because at the time I was using Eclipse emulator, and Eclipse didn't offer save states at the time. That was back in like 2020. Yeah, 2021 to 2022. At the time, Eclipse didn't offer save states. Since then, they have added them. Eclipse 2023 has save states. But yeah, back when I had played the Minish Cap on there, it had no fucking save states. And I didn't fucking edit my videos back then either, so every Minish Cap episode of mine is probably like 50 fucking minutes long. If you're trying to use like a Minish Cap guide for my videos, probably not the best decision. Ocarina of Time, I'm the best fucking guide out there, y'all. I don't do any of the unnecessary bullshit. I get straight into the main stuff. You know, no Bigoron sword bullshit. No fucking extra hearts. No gold Skulltulas. You know, none of that bullshit. If you want a good, like, main story for Ocarina of Time, you want, like, a good main story guide, you don't want 100% the game, anything like that, fucking watch me. Because it's not fucking, like, a bunch of speedrun tactics like you would with, like, any percent no glitches. You know, it's not speedrun tactics either. Y'all can just follow along, motherfucker. But yeah, I did make a fucking... I meant to say this in the beginning. I made like an edit on like if gaming as a whole had a trailer. It's like 3 minutes long. I uploaded it to TikTok. Obviously, I can't upload it to YouTube Shorts, but would y'all like to see that shit uploaded to just my YouTube channel? If y'all would like to see that shit uploaded to my YouTube channel, go ahead, drop a like on this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. Just if y'all would like to see that, honestly, just fucking let me know, honestly. This motherfucker, he was annoying. Yeah, when I had first played through this, I didn't know which door to go in. I just kind of took a little, like, guess with it. And I figured out, you know, that's the wrong damn door. I've been here before, motherfucker. Oh, no, wait, no, I have not been here before. Okay, no. Yeah, I'm thinking the exact opposite. Like, motherfucker, I ain't been here before. And then this right here, I don't know the name of this enemy, but we had one of these back in the Young Link section of the Spirit Temple too. This shit was fucking annoying. Oh, damn. This yeah, this right here, this is one of the sections that I ended up using the save state during. Like, this whole section is just hard as hell. It was hard as hell in the last episode too with the Young Link section. I think I had mentioned that I use a save state on that section as well. If I didn't, I just did. So, yeah, these guys, I don't know what you would call these. I'm gonna say these are like the 3D versions of those things that I fought in the Minish Cap. That's my best guess. Oh, are these like the night things? I want to say that's what these are, actually. Is those night things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Dark Knights or whatever. Or I don't even know. Yeah, I want to say these are Dark Knights. I'd have to like Google that to correct it, but honestly, I have no idea what these guys are called. Yeah, this was actually, like I said, this was one of the sections I ended up using save state during. So if that's what these are, if these are Dark Knights, like the same ones from like OG Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap, as I had mentioned. I got a fairy that's gonna revive me right here, but yeah. If it's like the same things from that, then I think it's safe to say these are the hardest versions. Because with the ones in the Minish Cap and the Legend of Zelda, you can just kind of like bomb them and they'll die. Again, I don't know if that's exactly what these are. They got like knight armor on. They got a big ass weapon. That's just my best guess. Honestly, I wouldn't know if you can bomb these guys or not because I didn't test it out. If you can bomb these guys, that would have been hella cool to know beforehand. But as you guys can see, I did end up beating him eventually. And yeah, here we go. Basically, what we need from here is that mirror shield that I had mentioned earlier. Then, once we get that, we can get our next small key to get the boss key. And that's what I mean when I say, like, Zelda needs to go back to its linear stuff. Is that you get one thing, it unlocks the next thing. That, in turn, unlocks something else. You know, it's just a pattern. You got to keep unlocking stuff to unlock other stuff. That's just a pattern. It's a known pattern. And it's been going ever since A Link to the Past. They need to bring it back. Don't get me wrong. I love Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Who does not love Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? I don't think there's anybody that dislikes Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. You know, there are some Tears of the Kingdom haters out there, undoubtedly. That's mostly just people who are pissy pantsed about fucking, you know, it's like the same map and whatnot. Screw those people. But Breath of the Wild, I think, at least barely has any haters. And again, those games are awesome in their own respective rights. Those games are just awesome games regardless. They did bring the series back to its roots, but I think if I were to say, you know, we need an open world Zelda game that brings the series back to its roots, I think people know that I'm not necessarily talking about like open world exploration based, you know, absolutely no direction. I think people know that's not what I'm trying to say. Basically, I went open world Ocarina of Time. Twilight Princess, but multiply the size of that game by like 1,000. Because those in themselves, Twilight Princess and Ocarina of Time, in their own little ways, are technically considered open world. I think that's why you gotta be kind of more specific when you're talking about open world games, because open world in itself is not a genre. It's more like a gimmick than anything. Because you got like you got the open world games, obviously, like I just mentioned, like Breath of the Wild. Thing with Breath of the Wild is it's not the linear Zelda experience that we have come to know and love ever since A Link to the Past. Because if we were to get just an enlarged version of Ocarina of Time, I'm sure people would play. Obviously, you know, different dungeons and stuff. Definitely put in a different story. We don't want the same game, What I'm saying is I want, like, just an open world Zelda experience. And again, when I say Zelda experience, I think most of you know, just based off of reason, based off of logic, that I am not talking about the original NES Zelda. I'm talking about the Zelda experience that we've had laid out for us ever since Zelda 3. You know, just the kind of the linear puzzle exploration based, because like any other game, when it comes to Zelda, I think the thing with the thing with exploration is that it's rewarded, but it's not required. Yeah, if you go out of your way to explore, you might get like a new weapon or a new shield or another heart or something, But is the thing with like Breath of the Wild is that the exploration is required. Other than the fact that it gives you like a big ass yellow dot to follow, a better example would be even just the original NES Zelda. Exploration is still required. It's not a gimmick. It's not just to, it's not to reward you, Because you don't want to make the game unfair for players who don't want the extra shit. Obviously, you have the side of people who want a linear Zelda-based experience, And another thing with Breath of the Wild, they took away the fucking dungeons. They replaced everything with shrines. Nobody wants the fucking shrines. Don't get me wrong. Again, do not get me wrong. It was its own game. It was good. It was good for its own game. We don't want that to continue. We want, as I just mentioned, we want linear, puzzle-focused gameplay when it comes to the dungeons. We do not want fucking shrines to take over. Anyways, y'all, we are just about done here. I am going to go ahead and end this one off. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please drop a like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. And until the next one, y'all. Until the next... Okay, yeah, no, I can't say peace out until the very end. But, it's not too much to understand. All you gotta do is turn the switch off. And then, go ahead, drop down and get your boss key here. Here we go. And that being said, y'all, until the next one, peace the fuck out. I mean, damn. Peace the fuck out. I'ma see y'all in the next one. Motherfuckers. Just gotta wait till I get in this next room here. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one, y'all. Alright, hold up. Make this little left here. Up the stairs. And peace the fuck out, y'all. Peace the fuck out.